Football terrace. Just finished my first gym session since lockdown. Got to get back in, got to get a bit of a sweat on. Light session really, don't want to be ripping or damaging no muscles this early on and back. And I'm in the gym and Sky Sports News is on and it's breaking everywhere. It's Jadon Sancho deal with over. My DMs are lighting up. There's laughter. It's mad. The phone's going off. The phone's popping. I'm like, right, I gotta get outside in the stream. I said I've got to take 10 minutes just to speak to the community about this. Old school, holding the phone in my hand, no microphone, no tripod, nothing. Now, let me just say this. It's not great to hear Dortmund, Mr. Michael himself, come out here with this message, okay? It's not nice hearing it. However, what has changed? Absolutely nothing. Dortmund are willing to sell him for the right price, for the right clauses, for the right add-ons to be in their favour. And this is no different to what Fabrizio Romano has been saying for days. This is poker, this is playing a game. Man United, the same as Fabrizio, the same as many people, don't believe there was a real deadline that actually is going to stay. If Man United offer the money and the clauses and the breakdown tomorrow that Dortmund want, I still believe the deal is going to get done. We've also been in this position before where Dortmund have come out very publicly and said, players won't leave. Case in point being Ousmane Dembele. He won't leave. He won't be leaving the club. We won't sell him. We see a future for him here. And within days, the guy's gone. I think they did the same with Aubameyang. I'm sure if you go and look, they probably said the same things about Lewandowski, Hummels, all these individuals here. So for me personally, I'm not feeling worried, I'm not feeling concerned, I'm not feeling frustrated as such. Of course I just want the deal done. I enjoy the to and fro of the transfer market, but I just wish Man United would get this deal over the line, get it done, get it sorted. But for like I've said all along, I believe this deal's going to happen. Nothing has changed in my mind. I'm seeing people get very, very angry about this, and that's part of the reason why the media built it up in the way it did. I mean, a few days ago, everybody was buzzing because he was in London. Let me just do my super chats that have come through here. First one says, so rattled. Next one says, from Sandeep, says, this is just negotiations. I bet United will now move for him. I'm glad, as now United will move quickly. Bet we'll agree a fee in the next couple of days, and maybe we will. But as I've said before about these situations, and I say about these situations again and again and again, don't allow yourself to get overly emotionally involved in these things, because this is just typical negotiations. This is how these things play out when it comes to these big money moves. And remember, let's not allow ourselves for the goalposts to get moved here. They want 120 million euros in total. That's what they want. They are willing to have some of it in installments. They are willing to have some of it as part of the add-ons. If this deal suddenly goes through and people say United were forced into paying something, 120 million, we've always known that. It's only now if the money increases. If we pay more, you could argue that. If it goes above 120 million euros, United are just posturing. I think we'll pay 120 million euros inclusive of add-ons. Nothing much will change. By the way, if United then put a bid in tomorrow and he leaves, it's Dortmund with egg on their face because they've made a completely different claim. The window's got, 2 months remaining on it. I've got no real major concerns, no real major fears, and United fans have just got to calm themselves down. Let's delve into a few more. Of these comments here. Is that my garden? No, that's the golf course at the gym that I train at. I don't use the golf course. I'm not a golf man. We had another super chat that came through here. We'll always read super chats first and foremost, as you guys pay for the privilege. It says here, very hard to hear you won't be signing Sancho. Things might change, but I'm also glad you won't be getting him. He is an exceptional player. But Neil O'Callaghan, don't take this as Man United and not signing him. This is a madness. For anyone to sit there and believe that it's the cast iron gospel truth right now that this deal won't happen is madness. As we've said on many occasions before, Dortmund, and I think his name is Michael Zorg, they've said that we're not selling a player, they're not up for sale, they've got a contract with 2 or 3 years remaining. The one element that did surprise me, because nobody's reported on this, is that they extended Sancho's contract last year. I don't necessarily know if that's true. There could be a 1-year extension clause in there already, and it's just kind of flexing that little bit of muscle, because one of the caveats United always felt is that next year is the last year of his contract, so they could lose money. I still think that's a bit of posturing, but it wasn't good to hear either. The other element on here, now this is where Man United fans have got to be strong. This is where we talk about alpha still here, and this is where Man United fans have got to show some strength. I've already seen the weak ones on socials. I've seen the weak ones on socials already with the sort of, this is an embarrassment, I can't believe this is happening, we're this, we're that, we're the other. These are the same people that moan about how much we spent on other players. And they're now moaning we're not spending money now. But this is it. I said to somebody, Dortmund have done this before. And the responses from the weak Man United fans, and of course from rivals, is, yeah, but Dortmund fought, the Ousmane Dembele forced the move. Sanchez isn't forcing the move. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, that's an okay point. But you're mitigating one key element. Barcelona bid a record fee for Ousmane Dembele. They bid over 140 million euros? People are acting, and this is where Man United fans have got to be strong. People are trying to spin it as if Dembele being sent to Barcelona was some kind of punishment, some sort of detention for going on strike. No, his strike action would have had absolutely zero consequence to his transfer to Barcelona had Barcelona not offered the money that Dortmund wanted. And this is like, think about it, right? You know Virgil van Dijk's moved to Liverpool. If Liverpool hadn't have bid the money, him going on strike wouldn't have mattered. You have to offer the money. This is why people have got to stay relaxed, because you are being triggered. You're being emotionally preyed upon. Alpha still. Deals off Sky, Insta and Romano. There's another thing. A lot of people saying Romano is saying it's off. Fabrizio hasn't said that. All Fabrizio has done, unless in the last 10 minutes he's tweeted something I haven't seen. He just tweeted out what Michael said. That was it. They'll go, no, Terry's reported it. He's reported a quote. He hasn't himself said the deal's over. Remember, he was the guy saying there's no deadline. Josh here says, haters are going to hate. Potatoes gonna potato. Or you mean potatoes, potato, I think you might mean with that. He says, this is just what clubs do. This is no different to Bruno and Sporting. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm so relaxed. Let's do a few more comments here. Terry can't even scratch his bald head. Okay, I don't really get the insult there, my bro. Terry, Barca paid 100 million straight up cash thanks to the Neymar money. United don't want to do that. Yeah, they want to add add-ons, but the amount of money United have offered up front is you're only talking a 10 million differential. United offered 60 million euros. Dortmund come back and said we wanted 70 million euros. It's the add-ons. It isn't even the amounts. It's all to do with how easy or difficult they are to achieve. That's where the real stumbling blocks are for me. Says you're relaxed, but your title says otherwise. Yeah, have you heard of satire, my friend? Satire. Do me a favour, hit the like button, hit the share button as well. Did you know what I also love about this as well? And this is, again, United fans, a bit of alpha still here. Stay strong. Don't allow yourselves to get too triggered. This is what you've also got to remember here. A lot of the people laughing and we're not getting Sancho were the same people a few days ago telling us he's overrated. Remember that. That's why you just got to take the banter on the chin. Not get too triggered. Not get too worried. Don't get too angry. Relax. Absolutely relax yourselves. Comment here says, respect to Terry, never falls for the BS. Mate, it's because I used to. And look, this deal, by the way, I'm 99.9% sure it will happen. If it doesn't, and it falls through, so be it. Let's see what comes out in the wash. Again, when the Haaland deal didn't go through, I was frustrated. I was annoyed. I was angry. And then it turns out there's this buyout clause, and my mindset changed instantly. What you'll find with the fake Man United fans, the pretend guys that pretend to be United supporters on social media just for attention, is they're going to act outraged right now. They are going to put it out there that this is negative, it's bad running of the club, we're a joke, we're a disaster. That's to trigger you, that's to make money, that's to gain popularity, especially through rival fans. And then you're going to get the weak ones who are just going to, oh no, they're going to panic and they're going to throw their toys out their pram. They're going to not listen to the experts when it comes to this. And that's what I've done over the last 5 years, is just watched all these deals happen since I've been on socials, watch what the experts have said, and you just see a pattern. Nothing different is happening in this deal from what we've seen from other major transfers in recent years, and the vast majority go through. And a lot of people said, yeah, but sometimes it takes 2 summers to get a player. Yes, and Man United have been going after Sancho for 18 months. So none of the narratives that this is over, that this is dead at this moment in time fit. But remember, if you follow people that are just there for the rage culture, for the outrage, the fake United fans, then that's for you. That's for you. Let's do a few more of these super chats here. First one here says, when are you going to stop being relaxed, Terry? You must be a bit worried. No, I mean, I'll stop being relaxed when there's about a week of the transfer window to go and we haven't signed him. This could be another Griezmann saga. Could be, but I doubt it. But I do doubt that it will be. Another one here from Mid who says, Daniel James running down the wing. Daniel James, he's our Welsh knight. I don't really rhyme, bro. It says United fanboys are melting down on Twitter. Listen, man, I'm not. I'm a Man United fanboy. I love my football club. But I'm all good. I'm all relaxed. You see it as well. This smells like the Bruno. Exactly. Listen, there's so many examples of this thing happening and then the deal going through. And yes, like I've said, there's a genuine possibility that this deal may fall through. There's a genuine possibility that it doesn't happen. But what is the point of being stressed about it now? Do you know what I would say this? Keep your powder dry, Man United fans. Your outrage is what leads to the banter. Your outrage is what leads to the additional articles by the press. Just relax a bit. Relax your heads. Go to the gym. Go for a run. Go in your paddling pool. Whatever you got to do, go and do it. I'm just going to go and have a nice cup of tea now, and then go home. Have a nice little bit of steak and salad. Have a little swim in the garden with my daughter, and then get ready for the watch along tonight. Because remember, Man United got a massive game tonight. Massive game against Copenhagen. Big boys in Europe. Remember that. Comment here from Josh says, United fans, relax. If you don't get Sancho, you can spend 80 million elsewhere and still get a top-tier world-class player. Remember that. But there we go. What's this comment here say? It says, Terry, I'm going to be calm about this deal. It's from Fred. He says, it was never going to be a done deal. In the opening weeks, I don't believe Ed will allow this deal to get messed up. I don't believe it will get messed up. I'm relaxed. Remember, we've been talking to Dortmund for 2 weeks. It took Chelsea 3 months to finalise a deal with a player with a 40-odd million pound buyout clause. This has been going on for 2 weeks where genuine contacts are being made. And this is another thing I would say. Rivals, forget rivals. Listen, you can take the banter from a rival. It's like water off a duck's back. This is what I would say to you. Dortmund only 3 or 4 days ago told us there's been no contact. And then suddenly they said, we've told United there's a deadline. Well, how can you tell us there's a deadline? How can you tell us this is how much we've got to pay if there's been no contact? If there's been no contact. Because they're lying. They're negotiating in public. Relax your brains. All right. Josh, you have another super chat, says, no point getting worked up now over it. Not worth the energy. Football is far more bureaucratic than it has been in the past. World records take time. This is true. And listen, you got Darren Hayes comment there going blah 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 blah. Your head, cool. Listen, look at that. Look how impacted I am. None. 0. Relax. Comment, Terry, we took 4 weeks. You took 1 year. No, Baller, you're wrong, bro. Because you had official talks before lockdown. Our official talk started 2 weeks ago, my bro. Was this say here? People clapped your speech. I don't know what they clapped. Somebody must have got an hole in one or something. I don't know what that was, but there we go. Listen, I'm going to shoot off home now. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beautiful, beautiful summer's day. I suggest Man United fans that you do exactly the same thing. Don't get yourselves all worked up. Don't get yourselves all angry. Calm yourselves down. Big game tonight. Let's go and enjoy it. And, rivals are just rattled. That's the way. They're just rattled. Let them be. Keep yourself calm. Everyone, love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Take care. Goodbye. God bless you in a bit.